Excuse me. Push play. Let me find some different music. Testing. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Turkey sandwich. Let me put in my ear muffies. What is that saying on the phone? And see what's going on. Testing. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Turkey sandwich. Ollie oxen free. LA, are you there? LA, are you there? We're waiting on LA. We're waiting on LA. I'll put this back there. Well, I think I need to put my tablet on the charger. So everything sounds nice. What a surprise. What an LOL surprise. Everything's coming in pretty good. And then I have my cord just in case I need to plug up my tablet. It's at 79%. So I'll let it ride with that. Minimize this window and open up a new tab really quickly so I can go on and put the title into the chat. I have plenty of time to get this done before the room begins to fill with thousands of cool peeps coming in to hang out with one another and chat about their weekend if they want. Go back here and put the title in. I need to turn this light off right here. Turn off that light. You know what, dang it, I forgot to make my tea. I was like, I got ready really quickly today, you know, and I didn't even think to look to check to see if I missed anything because I was just that sure. But now that I'm sitting here speaking, my voice is still raspy in a way, even though I've been up for a little while. I forgot my dang on tea. Now, LA, you cannot be forgetting your dang on tea. What's going on? Good morning, Big Papa. How are you doing? What is it? Are you talking about those games that come built into, I was about to say not Nintendo Switch. The games that come built into the YouTube app where I can play games live now? Is that what you're talking about? Excuse me. Good morning. Grilled cheese sandwiches. GRILLED sandwiches. Bada bing. So I have the title in there. Put a happy face emoji. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming in, and I hope you all have a good day today. It is Morning Moo Monday. Motivation Madness, helping Mooooo and Mooooo power through your work week. We're all in this together like High School Musical. Happy Monday. And we're back on the bandwagon because I had a couple of days off as well. Meow, meow, meow. Oh yeah, they have, I saw it last week or something during my live when one of my live streams stopped on me. And I think my live stream started to glitch real bad because during that time I had got something installed into my phone. I think while we were on live. So yeah, and what was installed in my life for me was this ability to be able to play games while I live stream. I haven't took the time to try it out yet, but it's nice to know that I have that. It's really cool. What's going on, Oliver Smith? Meow meow chicken. La 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 lava. Chicken. Have you guys seen the Minecraft movie? I like it a lot. It's really fun. It's an uplifting movie. It's encouraging, and it's like a message for all of us cool peeps to keep creating and building your world here on planet Earth. You know, it's really nice. I like the summary of the Minecraft movie. It says something along the lines of, it's easier to destroy things. It's really hard to create things. So I thought that was a really cool way to summarize the Minecraft movie because there's a lot of people try to tear apart good things that you may have going because it's so much easier to destroy, and they'll count those as personal accomplishments. But it takes a lot more willpower and strength and courage to try new things and be creative. So shouts out to Minecraft. I am looking forward to their new installment, so when it comes back I can just start my Minecraft phase again. That was fun. I don't know if you guys saw any of my Minecraft stuff that was going on, but yeah, I went Minecraft crazy during the time the movie was out. Good morning everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. How are you guys doing today? I haven't put up a survey yet. I actually had to think what I want to ask in the survey. So for now, I am going to put up a happy message, start a poll, start a Q&A. I have the capability to now put the Q&A on here without waiting for it. At least that's how I'm noticing it, and I'm thankful for that. So I'm going to put a happy message in here. Let me put my cow picture, shoo moo 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 moo. I'll put hi. Ooh, a sunflower. You guys like sunflowers? I'm going to put a picture of a sunflower in here too. So I'm all in the screen right now because I'm typing a message that's going to pop up after I push send. Hi. Welcome in. And thank you for your support. Yay. And then I'm going to put a heart. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put the heart on there. You know how they have the circle emoji, guys, with the hearts around it and the smile? That's what I'm going to put in the message. Let me find it. Oh, that one's cute. Okay, hi, welcome in, and thank you for your support. I'm going to push done and push that. There we go. Yay! You guys, we're chugging along. I think today will mark our 100th morning Moooo. So I'm going to have to do something special about that. Hercules the shark will be on Friday. Hercules. He comes on every Friday for Fish Fry Fridays and Fusion Fridays music. The first episode, or should I say the first airing of Hercules is at 5 a.m. and then when he comes on again for the second time, it's usually before lunchtime, and he's talking about music because I like music. So I asked Hercules to please do a music section in light of celebration of music. I really like music. Good morning, guys. You know, yesterday I did a bonus live stream, and that was pretty fun too. I had a nice amount of Cool Peeps who came in, and I got to talk about a subject that I wanted to get back into prior to Thursday. So it was basically a pick-me-up from Thursday, Freestyle Thursdays, and I rolled it over into yesterday's bonus. I have to keep my hands moisturized because the air is different now in the winter time, as usual. And then I don't want my cuticles to be all dry and sharp, you know, moving forward. Let me see if I can fix this really quickly. I'm going to brighten it up just a pinch. So, keeping in mind, Stranger Things, the second installment will be coming on Christmas Day, and then the last and final installments of Stranger Things will be airing on New Year's Eve. So I'm looking forward to that. We've been having Stranger Things on in the background, like in constant rotation. I'm going to pull up my... Excuse me, I'm going to pull up my menu so I can start talking about the beloved grilled cheese sandwiches. My notes, guys, my notes. I've taken a lot of notes, and it's time for me to start a new a new one because we're in a new week. It is not January. It's not January yet, but it is December 15th, 2025. Welcome to Morning Mooooo Motivational Monday Madness, helping Mooooo and Mooooo power Mooooo your work week. Now that I have my clean sheet of paper representing a clean slate for this week, I will get ready to start filling it out. This is the work week of 12, 15, 25 through like 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wow. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this would be my work week schedule for December 15th through the 19th. Good morning, everyone. Overthinking. I just read that. Oh, I did acknowledge him. Okay. So we've got 12, 15, 25 in here. Morning Mooooo Monday Motivational Madness. Something along those lines. Morning Mooooo. It's been really windy here for the past couple of days. And it's like it's that type of wind when, winter is over and spring is about to come, so the wind gets really breezy because it's like the battle of cold air versus the battle of warm air. That's what it's been like for the past 2 days, and it gives the illusion to me when you're looking out the window that spring is near, especially the way the sun's been shining on the trees. It looks so much like that. For me personally, it was hard to tell which season is coming, but I like it though. Morning Mooooo Monday motivational dang it, motivation. Oh man, Mondays. You've got that's funny. Gas. I'm so sorry. Like Cupcake and Dino said in the Netflix original series, I'm so sorry. I hope it's not the kind that hurts. You poor thing. I wish you a speedy recovery. So I'm writing down my notes, getting the weekly itinerary set up. Thank you for coming in. Let's see here. Grilled cheese sandwiches. There. So to keep it simple, I am going to put, do you like grilled cheese sandwiches? I'm going to put this in the survey. Not too much. Let's see here. I'm looking for my sandwich emoji, y'all. Sandwich. Good morning to you. Welcome in. I am going to start my cool survey, and it's going to be as simple as this. Do you like grilled cheese sandwiches? There was this movie, and the guy was like, I think it was Shrek. He was interrogating the gingerbread man on the table and had a hot light, on above him. He's like, do you know the Muffin Man? He was like, yes! Oh, man. GRILLEDCHEESE sandwiches. Question mark and happy face. Yes, no. And I'm going to give a third option. They are okay. Bada bing. Do you like grilled cheese sandwich? And start the poll. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this fine Monday morning? I'm very comfortable. I am taking my time not to rush through things. And I'm going to just, yeah, do that. Let me type in grilled cheese sandwiches at the top of the thing. As you can see, my brain is still waking up. I had a really nice couple of days off, and I look forward to more days off. We'll see how things are looking closer to we'll see how things are looking so I can schedule me some vacation, because I've been powering through on YouTube for quite some time, and sometimes 2 days off is just not enough when I've been off for a while. So I'm scheduling out a time in the future to see if I can get some time off at the beginning of January. At least a week or so off in January. I love the occasional grilled cheese sandwich. So do I. There was a commercial that was on, and I thought it caught my attention. Well, should I say, how can I say this? I was right by the TV, guys. And I had my cell phone in my face and the TV right there. And I was completely oblivious to the TV because I probably was editing the video when I shouldn't have been working on my day off. Oh no, that's what it was. And my husband was like, "Oh man, did you see that sandwich?" Because he knows I like grilled cheese sandwiches. And I was like, "No." And I was like, kind of felt bad because I missed it because I went to see the sandwich. He was like, I don't know if he said it was Arby's, but he said a restaurant's name. He said they have the cheeseburger grilled cheese sandwich. And it felt like I dropped everything. You know how when you're in school and they had the DEAR program, drop everything and read? It felt like I dropped everything and I ran to the TV per se. I didn't run to the TV. But to the TV and I was like, where? And I missed it. And you know what, y'all? They didn't show that commercial ever again for the entire day. I'm like, why would you show the commercial one time? And you know good and well, these electronic devices be listening to us. So it should have heard me crying in desperation, show the commercial again. And it didn't. So I don't know which restaurant has the grilled cheese burger sandwich, but today on this live stream, I'm definitely going to look it up and we can find out together. We are all in this together. Yeah, I would drop everything and eat a grilled cheese sandwich. Do y'all like y'all grilled cheese sandwiches served with fries? It's a beautiful it's a beautiful thing. So I'm going to start this out by asking AI overview. Which fast food restaurant, if I can spell restaurant correctly, it's still early, so bear with me. I need to lower my sleeves, my arms chilly. Yeah, I didn't make my tea, so I'm gonna be slightly chilly today. Which fast food restaurant has the grilled cheese CH hamburger sandwich? And I will wait for it. Grilled cheese hamburger sandwich. So that's going to be the first thing I write at my handy dandy clipboard. Shouts out to Steve from Blue's Clues, where he wrote everything on his what? Handy dandy notebook. I like the original Blue's Clues. I roll. Moving forward. Oh man, which fast food restaurant TURANT had the grilled cheese hamburger sandwich? Speaking of, let me see here. So, according to AI Overview, it says fast food places offer grilled cheeseburgers or variations with Wendy's. Wendy's! Oh no, we're talking about Wendy's, guys. You know, Hercules the shark is gonna have something to say about that. Because those of you who do know and have been following along with your boy backed by popular demand, Hercules the shark, he and Wendy's had a situation that happened. So if I tell Hercules the shark about this Wendy's grilled cheese sandwich, that might get him stirred up. What is a grilled cheese sandwich hamburger? We're about to find out together because I missed the commercial. So it says several fast food places offer grilled cheeseburgers or variations, with Wendy's having a limited time grilled cheese cheeseburger using grilled cheese as buns in Canada and UK. Oh, it's not even over here. Why would you even tell me this? I cannot go to Canada that fast anymore to get a sandwich. Sonic Drive-In offering grilled cheese as a side. How is a grilled cheese sandwich considered a side? It's a sandwich. Hello, can I have a sandwich to go with my sandwich? So you mean you basically want two sandwiches? That's confusing. How is a grilled cheese sandwich considered a side dish? Sonic Drive-In offering grilled cheese as a side with burgers, and Applebee's featuring a grilled cheeseburger with jam and soup. Have y'all ever had a grilled cheese sandwich with jam? It's too early to be feeling sick. Other options include burger joints like Five Guys, which offers a basic grilled cheese sandwich on their menu. Y'all, I didn't even know Five Guys was still around. Not yet. I'm close to being monetized. I checked out my hours this morning, as I always do first thing in the morning. Well, my hours reflect at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time over here in the morning, so I check them then, or as soon as I get up. I am 53 hours away from reaching the first tier of YouTube Partner Program. 53 hours away, my cool peeps, from reaching the first tier. The first tier is 3,000 watch hours. The second tier is 4,000. But I know once we get over and past the first tier, it's downhill in a good way from there. So I'm very happy about that. Thank you so much. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm super duper close. And my lighting, y'all, I'm having the thing right now with my lighting where it's like I have it on bright, but it keeps fading into the darkness. Don't go into the darkness, LA. We need you, girl. I need me too, but it is disturbing. Let me turn this off and see what will happen. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm almost there. It's very unbelievable. It's really, y'all been taking it all in. The closer I've been getting each day, y'all. Each morning I check, and I be holding my breath because like some of the hours don't be reflecting all the work I did, but I still move forward because now we're just down to 53 hours. So I'm not gonna complain too much. I'm gonna just let it go and keep moving. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna put in here, Wendy's has grilled cheese for a limited time, and to tell Hercules, Wendy's has a grilled cheese sandwich. And I must tell Hercules. I wonder how Hercules is doing, y'all. He's doing that thing again where he's not keeping in touch with us. Usually he'll check in a couple of times to tell us how things are doing, or if he has certain questions he needs to be asked. Maybe because he's used to the program now and he don't feel the need to do such. What's going on, that spicy burrito? High five. Bam. We are 25 minutes into this live stream, and we might as well start the calls in the chat song. That's okay. You don't have to be here all the time. Sorry, I don't watch your live streams, but I watch the UFO. You're under no obligation to be here every time I'm here. There's no pressure. You are free to come and go as you please. You are free to like whatever YouTube platform that you like. I'm not like that. It's not the cult of LA. It's not that. We all have our own minds. Sandwiches, here we go. I like calling sandwiches too. It's really fun. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living, breathing things here under the sun. It is time for... What's the time for, girl? It is time for cows in the chat. You did not miss it. I just delayed it because I was chatting with my cool peeps, having a good time, telling them all about my weekend and what I did and what I should not have done, which was work. But I did anyways. They say that America is the great melting pot, and you're dead wrong. You're 5 times wrong. Planet Earth is the melting pot. And welcome everyone to Elay TV Morning Moo. It's Morning Moo Monday Madness Motivation, helping Mooooo and Mooooo power moo your work week. Harmonica, please. Thank you. Calls in the chat. Calls in the chat. Moo. Calls in the chat. Calls in the chat. Calls in the chat. Calls in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. This is the time where we put cows in the chat, animal emojis in the chat, or your favorite emojis in general in the chat. As we celebrate the beloved cow, we want to take a little bit of time out to honor the precious cow, aka bovine shoo moo 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 bovine moo 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 moo. Moo, moo, moo. We are celebrating the precious cow to say thank you for milk, because there would be no such thing as milk and cookies for desserts or a late night snack. And for those of you who are aware of the character named Santa Claus, he wouldn't have food to eat on a warm, cold day. Yes, a warm, cold day. I say a warm, cold day because Santa Claus goes in between being outside and inside of houses. It's a miracle how Santa Claus don't get pneumonia going from hot to cold situations. But that's not my decision to make. That's not for me to decide. What's going on, Tarsus? High five. We are doing the morning moo, and we want to ask NASA, can you please give us a unicorn? We need unicorns and we need strawberry cows, because y'all tearing up this beautiful planet. Beautiful planet called Earth is supposed to be here for us to cherish, love, and we're supposed to be down here having a good time, fellowshipping with people, not tearing it up with scientific toys. So NASA, can you please do us a solid and give us a strawberry cow and a unicorn, because y'all messed up real tough. Y'all messed up real bad. So those are my wishes that I have, and I will continue to ask those on Monday and Tuesday while I dress up as a cow. Y'all know after every live stream on Monday and Tuesdays, I have to report to a cow farm on a private property in an undisclosed location to report to them what I talked about. I can't say this in the update for those of you who were here last Tuesday that the cows' cell phone devices have been updated, and no, they have not converted over to Apple. Look, I don't have that much pull or say when it comes to me talking to the cows over at the farm, but I can tell them this. Hey, what's going on, Chile? Just in time. High five. I'm giving my cool peeps an update about the meeting I had with the cows, because you guys know every Monday and Tuesday after I eat breakfast, I had to walk over to talk to the cows on private land in undisclosed location. And so the cows' cell phones and electronic devices are working. And like I said, I don't have much say over there when it comes to the cows. I had to report to them, make sure I'm representing them correctly on Mondays and Tuesdays. But I do have some weight when it comes to electronic devices. They did not convert to Apple. I told them, look, y'all don't let me have much say. But one thing for sure, if I'm going to be helping uplift the cows and have people eat more chicken and all that stuff, y'all have to stick with Android devices. So they got their Androids back fixed in one piece, and now they're streaming. So if you see a big influx of people coming in or numbers coming in and out of the chat, it's the cows. But you remember, like the TV show Back at the Barnyard, their human owners don't know that they talk to me. Okay, the humans that run the cow farm don't even know that the cows are living a double life. So sometimes the numbers will increase to be like 23 people in here, 30 people in here. That be the cows. They be trying to show support and see what I'm talking about, which is why I still had to report on Mondays and Tuesdays, because they cannot see everything, because they have to cover their cell phones when the owners come in. Y'all, it's tough out here for cows and humans alike. So yes, I report to the cows, and I have cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. Moo. Cows in the chat. Cows in the chat. We've got, yes, Spicy Burrito. The cows that I talk with have cell phones, tablets, and they have plasma TVs. And y'all want to know something else? The cows be having like fake cow suits, so they can pretend that they're going to the slaughter, but it be fake cows that they order online from an undisclosed location. So those cows that I talk to don't never get sent to the slaughter, but they be sending fake ones in their stead. But moving forward, that's about all I can say in reference to the cows. I want to give a special thanks to all the people who signed up to be protectors of the unicorns. We have a unicorn protection committee over here. We have uniforms that go out, because when NASA releases the unicorns for us, we promise to them, we swears on the precious that we will protect the unicorns. So we promise to protect the unicorns once NASA decides to do us the solid and release them for us for their safe care. And moving forward into that, we have unicorn ninja suits available. I'll put a few in the chat if you're interested. We have the unicorn ninja protecting suits available. Grab yours, customize it, make it whatever you like. We will protect the unicorns at all costs. Tarsus, before you came in here, I was reading a brief description on which restaurants serve grilled cheese. And to my surprise, and to Hercules the Shark dismay, I had no idea that Wendy's sold grilled cheese sandwiches for a limited time in certain locations. They're using grilled cheese as buns in the UK and Canada areas. So I made a mental note and a physical note to bring this up to Hercules about select Wendy's selling grilled cheese sandwiches. And I know it's going to get him flustered, but that is some information that I think he should know. Don't tell Hercules, he will be jealous about the sandwiches. Yeah, because he might even try to cross the border and get one. I need to re-verify for sure about these grilled cheese sandwiches. I do like Wendy's, but my favorite restaurant, far as the restaurants that serve burgers and fries, is Burger King. Let's see here. So continuing on, we have, here are some specific options in reference to which fast food restaurants had the grilled cheese hamburger sandwich. We have Wendy's, known for their limited time grilled cheese cheeseburgers, where the bun is a grilled cheese sandwich. Often found in Canada or the UK for special promotions. I gotta get my hands on that sandwich. Sonic Drive-In. Sonic Drive-In. Oh my gosh. Wardrobe malfunction. Sonic Drive-In offers a classic grilled cheese sandwich and sometimes combines it with their burgers for a limited time grilled cheese burger. Why do it have to be limited time? Grilled cheese sandwiches are so easy to make. It should be always on the menu, available upon request. Grilled cheese hamburgers. I'll try that after. Okay, you'll try it tomorrow. I hope you're okay, Oliver. It says here, Five Guys. You can get a standard grilled cheese sandwich on their menu, which you can customize or add to a burger. And then it has McDonald's. What? McDonald's offers a grilled cheese meal in Canada, which is simple grilled cheese option. I remember when McDonald's had grilled cheese sandwich as an option for a kids meal. I learned that the hard way when I went on the field trip, because I like McDonald's, of course, and in reference to Happy Meals. Now, this is from a child's perspective because we went to a museum. I don't remember exactly what grade I was in. Isn't that something? Usually I'm on key with those, but I don't talk about this field trip too much. But I probably was in middle school, and for lunch we went to McDonald's instead of having to bring our own lunches. And there was a girl across from me, I remember her name. She got a grilled cheese sandwich in her Happy Meal, and I'm like, how is that possible? How did you know you could do that? I didn't even know McDonald's offered grilled cheese sandwiches. I was like, how did she know that? How come I didn't know that? As much as my parents at that time did take me to McDonald's, probably that's telltale sign finances were good then. How come I didn't see that? I thought there were just three choices: chicken McNuggets, Happy Meal, hamburger, and cheeseburger. So why didn't they tell me every time we went in, you have the option to get a grilled cheese? I was so upset because y'all know how much I like cheeseburgers. But I think my mom told me something like, well, a cheeseburger is pretty much the same as a grilled cheese, so don't get all bent out of shape. I'm like, boy, if I was 155 pounds stronger and more quick and witty in my responses, I would have left you behind on the field trip. But I wasn't that. I was a tiny runt. And I didn't say anything but something like, okay, mama. But at one time, we too had the grilled cheese sandwiches over here in America, far as Happy Meal sandwiches. Grilled cheese with tomato soup is terrific. It seems as though I may have been introduced to the tomato soup grilled cheese sandwich combo when I was sick. And there was, of course, there was the tomato soup and crackers. But when I ate tomato soup, I preferred the Ritz crackers over the regular saltine crackers. It was something about the buttery taste with the Ritz crackers combined with the tomato soup that elevated it into like a whole nother meal. I'm up here feeling like annoying Orange when he's saying, "A whole new world." Shouts out to Annoying Orange and Aladdin. So I can't say that much for sure. I have so many questions with just reading these little blurbs, guys, that I want to ask. I need to figure out a way to stop talking and write this down. So McDonald's sold grilled cheese once upon a time, which is true, at least over here. McDonald's once upon a time sold grilled cheese sandwiches. SANDWIC sandwiches and McDonald's Happy Meals. I wonder if they're still doing that today. So, they have a deep dive on this. How much more information could they possibly tell us? Because what I just read was enough information for me. So, I just clicked the deep dive and I'm going to figure out what else there could be. It says here, which fast food restaurant has grilled cheese hamburger sandwich, please? Here's a response to the question. Grilled cheese hamburger sandwich or grilled cheese cheeseburger is available as both an official limited time offer at some chains and popular secret menu items at others. How is a grilled cheese sandwich a secret item? All you gotta do is get some butter, some bread, and some cheese. It reminds me of that episode on Cartoon Network with Richard. He was trying to order the secret sandwich on The Amazing World of Gumballs. I don't know the name of this particular Funko because when he was purchased for me as a gift, but it came from Goodwill. So when it was sold, it didn't have a box. It was just sold as is and gifted to me. But he's so awesome, isn't he? And you know what? Now that you ask, because I've had him for a few years now, so it seems to me. But now that we have Google Lens is more prevalent, I've been starting to get into the practice of using Google Lens more. So now that you've asked that question, I can easily Google Lens him to see what type of Funko he is. But isn't he adorable? The crown gives him height, and he's heavy too. He could actually be a paperweight. I'll lean him in closer so you can see all of his majesty. He doesn't speak much, and he's got ear pods, and his crown scepter, and he's wearing sneakers. Here's the back of him. I wanted to bring him out today because it's my little way of celebrating that I'm getting close to being a part of the YouTube Partner Program. And so I wanted to bring out the King Funko to celebrate. And as a little incentive to celebrate and remind myself to keep going. What's going on, Jay Brown? High five. Bam. Thank you guys for coming in. It is because if I were to use him as a paperweight, I would have to lay him like this in order for it to properly be a paperweight. But yeah, and y'all, I'm surprised he can't stand up. He's in my hand, but just know that he's in my hand and my hand is shaking. But he was designed very well despite that. And I think what gives him his balance is the lid or the lip of his cape. Because with some Funkos, when I put them in my hands, they don't balance at all. Yo, it's really cool, and I'm thankful for the Funko. They're fun to collect. They're so fun to collect. I don't care. I want more Funkos. Yeah. They're fun. So moving forward in this grilled cheese sandwich of it all, that reminds me of the dude from Shrek, Lord Farquaad. Oh my gosh, y'all, Lord Farquaad has such an attitude, didn't he? And what made it worse, he thought he was the stuff. I'm like, I like the cartoon movies where they make these royal people, they intentionally draw them up to look hideous. And then what makes the character even more funny is that they're always thinking they're hot stuff, you know? And I'll be laughing so hard. You guys, I've been on this planet for quite some times, and that never gets old when when cartoons do that. I'm like, I think was there a scene in Shrek where the mirror broke when the guy looked into it, and he was like, oh, he couldn't take how beautiful I was. He died. I'm like, no, bruh. I saw someone put tomatoes on their grilled cheese. That's cool that you mentioned that, because you are right in tie with what we were talking about before I segued off into a whole new dimension of me talking, which seems to happen all the time. We were talking about the tomato soup grilled cheese sandwich combo. I know what it was. I went on this diaspora of me talking about once upon a time when I was a small child, an actual child, McDonald's did sell grilled cheese sandwiches as a choice in their Happy Meals. Moving forward, we're not going to dive back into that. I still feel that anger from when I was a child. Why you didn't tell me? Why you didn't tell me that serving those at McDonald's? Why moving on. Here's a response to your question. Official menu item. Wendy's offered a grilled cheeseburger single in some markets, featuring a beef patty, caramelized onions, mayo, and cheese between two grilled cheese sandwiches. Now, I'm getting confused why they say two grilled cheese sandwiches. So, is this a double-decker grilled cheese? Like how that guy on the Lego movie made the double-decker couch? Shouts out to the Lego movie, y'all. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome. When you're living your dream. You think that sounds good? A double-decker grilled cheese sandwich. So I'll read it again without interruption. Wendy's offered a grilled cheeseburger single in some markets, featuring a beef patty, caramelized onions, mayo, and cheese between two grilled cheese sandwiches used as buns. Check the Wendy's website or app for current availability in your area. Applebee's, a casual dining chain. Y'all, what is casual dining? Because I can casually dine at Burger King. All I have to do is put on some khakis, a nice little girly sweater, put a collar underneath it, and I'm casually dining at Burger King. on a warm winter day. Applebee's, a casual dining chain rather than strictly fast food, featured a new grilled cheese cheeseburger as a limited time option on their not 2 for $25. Come on, that a 2 for $25 is too much. 2 for $25. What about 2 for $8? 2 for $10? 2 for $25? I mean, both plates better be full of food for me to consider 2 for $25 anything. This is ridiculous. I know that's right. Wear my jammies and some fancy shoes and call it a day. Casual dining. Boy. Now, you can turn any place into a casual experience. I don't have time for this internet to sit up in here and try to sneak diss me, making me feel trying to say Wendy's is just a place where people who don't have money go, and then gonna have the gall to say, if you go to Applebee's for the same sandwich at a casual dining setting, please, boy, have you seen these kids go to prom and go to McDonald's in their prom dress? You want to talk about looking cute in their formal attire at McDonald's, having a good time? Now that is pretty, like just living life. So go somewhere with this casual dining stuff. Where's my ink pen so I can write something down? Eating grilled cheese sandwiches on the couch and jammies is casual dining. I roll computer. I roll in the computer. That was an eye roll combined with the neck roll. I'll get you the attitude with the computer. Moving forward. Now, there was something I wanted to write. Oh, a double-decker grilled cheese, y'all. That's a lot of cheese. And y'all remember, for those of you who've been following Hercules the Shark, y'all know what happened to poor Hercules when he had too much macaroni and cheese. He called it macaroni and the cheeses. So I don't know if he should be eating the double-decker grilled cheese. Double-decker grilled cheese. I need to see the anatomy of the double-decker grilled cheese to see how much bread is actually being used, how many meat patties is being used, how many slices of cheese are we talking about. And with this sandwich, are you putting bacon in between this as well? And how do you prevent the sandwich from being soggy? Now, we talked about this before. Someone answered that question for me in the realm of talking about food, because I was like, how in the world are we going to make this work with all the condiments on there? We've got mayo, caramelized onions. How can we prevent the sandwich from becoming a soggy mess? Double-decker grilled cheese sandwich. All right, let me give it. Triple-decker cheese Sammy's best cooked by Hercules' granny. You know how big the spatula would have to be? You couldn't use a flimsy spatula when making that because the thing gonna be heavy. Exactly. Dang, it will clog up your arteries. Exactly. That's kind of what happened to your boy Hercules the Shark one sweet day about a couple of months ago. cheese on top of cheese on top of some more cheese. That, you remember Monterey Jack from Chippendale's Rescue Rangers? Dun, 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 dun. Sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks. There's no case too big, no case too small. Where you need help, just call Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Okay, moving forward. Shouts out to Chippendale Rescue Rangers, sidebar, Monterey Jack, and he'll be like, cheese, yay, yes, and he'll start floating into the sky because the smell of the cheese will take over him, and his mustache would curl, and his eyes would go googly and crazy, and they wouldn't be able to control him, and he'll be going to float into the direction of the cheese. Monterey Jack was a really cute mouse on Chippendale, a really cool character. You do remember DuckTales? Whoo, da 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 da. I think Chippendale Rescue Rangers came out almost at the same time, but it was kind of like in passing because I think Chippendale was wrapping up and DuckTales was pretty much on the rise. Don't quote me, but I think that's how it was. Welcome in. How are you doing? High five. Bam. You guys, we are gathered around today talking about some delicious grilled cheese sandwiches. Monterey had an unhealthy addiction to cheese. Yes, he did. You know, now that we are grown, we can also make the connection. Yeah, you know, there was something going on with him. Just like everyone's starting to realize, if they haven't, you know, the whole thing with Hey Arnold, with Olga Pataki's mom, when she was drinking those smoothies, but she wasn't just drinking no smoothie. Her mama was on one all the time. So shouts out to Hey Arnold. Let's try and sleep. Good night, everyone. Good night, Oliver. Thank you for coming in. I hope you had a great and safe day at work. Thank you for coming in, showing love, kicking it with the Cool Peeps. And I will see you in the future. Let me put good night on here. Let me find an emoji thingy and put good night at thank you for coming in, THANKYOU for coming in, and have a good night. Alrighty then, thank you for coming in. Alrighty then, alrighty then. Moving forward, that was not Zoolander. That was Ace Ventura Pet Detective. I'm doing great. I'm feeling good, feeling great. Feeling great, feeling good. How are you? Bye-bye, Oliver. You guys, you are tearing it up in the surveys. I need to drop down and get my legal on. How old are you, LA? It don't matter how old I am. I don't have to be any type of age to remember a song. That's just like we talk about here, coming on here singing some James Brown. How? You gonna ask me how old I am if I'm singing the James Brown song? Because everybody in they shamama them know that James Brown been around for like 1,000 years. So do me referencing the James Brown song make me 1,000 years old like that woman from Mortal Kombat who never die? No. Ace Ventura Pet Detective is crazy. Thank you. I am still hilarious and unpredictable even unto myself. Shouts out to the Secret Garden movie starring what's that man who played in all of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, The Secret Garden. Gosh almighty, I see his name. I see his face in my head, but I don't remember his name. The Secret Window. Who is the man who played in the movie The Secret Window? Johnny Depp. Yes. And The Secret Window, the movie I'm loosely paraphrasing, and soon it will be a mystery to us all and even to myself. As he sips a glass of wine and the window turns into a sea of corn, a cornfield where the bodies are buried. The Secret Window is a horror mystery movie, and it is unfortunately strange and good. Moving forward, shouts out to Johnny Depp, and I really hope he come on out with another Pirates movie because those movies are good. Merry Christmas greetings from Poland. Wow. Hi, high five. Welcome in from Poland. We've got a survey up here, my cool peeps. We've got a survey. Let's check it out. Peeps, for your support. If I can spell correctly. I tell you, sometimes my spell check work and sometimes it don't. I must say that AI probably gets tired too, because sometimes it don't be there. Do you like grilled cheese sandwiches? 89% say yes, 9% says no, and 3% says they are just okay. Shouts out to the grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm going to put some cheese and sandwiches in the chat. CHEESE spells cheese. Am I right or am I wrong? Don't matter, because I've already said it out loud. So if it's wrong, it's too late now. Everybody know that LA don't know how to spell cheese. But I press on. I may not know how to spell cheese. Ha! But I sure know how to spell encyclopedia. I feel a sermon. Ha! I feel a sermon. Ha! I feel a sermon coming on. Shoot, anybody could be a preacher if you just repeat yourself 5 times. It make anything sound fancy schmancy. You too can become a preacher today. Gravy train dog food. Grilled cheese sandwich. Grilled cheese sandwiches. Yeah, Johnny Depp did really well in that role. Great movie by Tim Burton. Man, I tell you, Edward Scissorhands. That movie is creepy. There are moments when I want to watch the movie, and there's moments where I want to watch the movie, but they did such a good job of making him look so sick and off the wall. It kind of be lightweight scary, so I don't be ready for it. So I cannot watch it. There's some days when I'm just not that strong to look into the face of Edward Scissorhands and watch it over a bowl of cereal. I just could not do it sometimes. But that means the makeup artist did a really good job. So shout out to the special effects makeup artist who designed Edward Scissorhands. He'll be like, I'm like, get away from me! But Edward Scissorhands, he was a nice guy, so I don't want to scare him because he scared me, because that'll scare him away. So you gotta be strong and put on this face like, what's up, Edward? How you doing, dog? Have a seat. I'll be right with you, bruh. Oh, he'll be like, are you okay? Yeah, dog. I think my sandwich went down the wrong way. I'll be right back, okay? You sit right there, my dog. Oh, boom, elbow. I'll be right back. I'll go to the back room. This me in the back room. Help with Scissorhands' hair. They're like, oh gosh, help me. No, I don't want to cut his hair. Edward here, man. We got to cut his hair, man. He real nice, but so who gonna be the strong one today? I already cut his hair last week, man. He out there. Who gonna be the strong one today? They look back out there, peek the door open. Edward out there. Oh man, I can't do it. I thought I was ready, man. Somebody gotta cut his hair, man. I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. Edward, dog, my dog. How you doing, sir? You got to be strong. Oh, sometimes. What is it? Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. You got to put on, if you had to cut Edward Scissorhands' hair and you got to be strong that day, thank you so much. You got to lean into your feelings and put on some music, intentional music that will, quote, get you emotional. So you turn that on. You have your voices in the back turn on some sad music, some blues. Oh, boom, 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 boom. My baby done left me again. You're like, dang, your baby done left you again. But let that play and you start crying and you pretend that you crying because you can relate to the song. But you cry because you scared to, deal with him today because you're not ready. But that will help. So, he could be happy getting his hair cut. You can kind of low-key express yourself that you scared, but you cutting this hair, and you get a nice hefty tip, and you be on this way because he only come every 2 months. So that means you have a couple of weeks to get strong again. I tell you, y'all got to work through the pain. If y'all need to figure out how to work through the pain on the low, that's one of the ways you can get through, because sometimes work be tough. You might land in on the Edward Scissorhands type of day and you not ready, but you cannot leave because you're the only one there. What do? Accidentally mash your hand with the hammer so you can cry openly in public and say, yo, I hit my hand. I'm going to be all right, though. We going to work through this. Moving forward. Yeah, I'm on one today in this one shining moment. I'm always on one, but it happens at odd times. Sometimes I be on 10 and I be like, put a camera in front of me because we're going to have to chop this up into multiple videos. A chop up the videos. This don't have nothing to do with grilled cheese sandwiches. You have to mentally prepare yourself for a day with Edward. You do. Even for the best of us, there are going to be those days where you have to mentally prepare to have to deal with folks at work. Excuse me. So we all have them. Unfortunately. Oh, casual dining with Applebee's. Boy, So I wrote down the double-decker grilled cheese. Define casual dining. What can I say? What restaurants are considered casual dining? Good night, all the best. All right. Good night and all the best to you as well, Tarsus. Thank you for coming in, holding it down. You were in here. Let me give a shout out to Tarsus really quickly. Tell him a good night. He comes from the other side of the world, but they be holding it down with their creativity. Let's see here. Let me put that in here. Thank you for coming in. Did I spell that wrong, y'all? Thank you for coming in and let's see here. What's going on, Chill A? Bam! Wow, one mod leaves, one mod comes in. Thank you guys for your help today. It's been a great even flow. Even flow. Even flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Y'all know that song. Ooh, da, 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 down, 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 yeah, down, 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 yeah, down, 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 Okay. Nice song. I wish I could remember the words, but when that song come on, I'll be like, yeah! It feel like I'm right there, front row center at the concert. Yes, Chile. OMG. I want to put some music notes in the chat because I just had a surprise musical moment. A musical moment. Thank you. That song is cool. It's called Even Flow. Let me get while you're in here, we have Even. And that song is cool. I totally did my best. It's by Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam, Pearljam. Side note, fun fact, for those of you who do know Dennis Rodman, you don't have to know him, like follow him, but I'm quite sure you have heard of him because he's adjacent to Dr. J. You know Michael Jordan still because of the shoes and carrying on. But Pearl Jam was one of Dennis Rodman's favorite bands at the time, and Dennis Rodman seems to be a loyal type of guy, so I'm quite sure Pearl Jam is still one of his favorite rock bands to this day. But yeah, Pearl Jam, Even Flow is what I was trying to say. It's a good song, very good song. If you're interested in rock, shouts out to Pearl Jam, shouts out to Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is top 10 people, yeah. So, that's that on that in reference to Pearl Jam. It's a good song. Even Flow by Pearl Jam. Let me even put it in here if you guys are interested in listening to that particular song on YouTube or Spotify or wherever you listen to music. Even Flow by Pearl Jam. A dope song to me. I'm talking like Yoda. I actually put in Even Flow by Pearl Jam. A dope song to me. It is. A dope song to me. It is. Like, why do Yoda talk like that? It's cute though. Okay, baby Yoda. Y'all, I typed in music and it didn't give me anything. There we go. Oh, because I spelled it wrong. Wake up, LA. It's too late. We already an hour and 13 minutes in. If I'm not awake by now, it's just too late. Oh my gosh, I'm in Kurt Cobain's hometown, Aberdeen, Washington. Shouts out to you and Kurt, man. Rob, blah, 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 blah. Sit down somewhere. I'm not gonna say those names out loud, but that's funny. I read your comment. That's crazy. So today's topic is grilled cheese sandwiches. I do get sidetracked all the time on here, but that's what it do. That's what it do. We talked about Wendy's offering a grilled cheese sandwich, but it's only in UK and Canada. And then Applebee's also offering a grilled cheese sandwich. And it says a casual dining chain. And they have a some type of limited time option for a 2 for $25 menu. Let me see here. And 2 for $25, anything is quite expensive. Now I understand a 2 for $25 for probably what do you call that? Red Lobster or Olive Garden. Let's just say keep it with Olive Garden. I understand the 2 for $25 meal for Olive Garden, but for Chili's, come on. No, for Applebee's, come on. So my next question in reference to the grilled cheese sandwich, I want to re-verify for myself. Do the Wendy's in America still, or should I say, serve grilled cheese sandwiches? CH question mark. Do they serve grilled cheese sandwiches? Let's see here. Moving forward. So no, the standard Wendy's menu in the United States does not currently serve the grilled cheese cheeseburger. They don't. Do the Wendy's in America serve grilled cheese? This unique item, which uses 2 grilled cheese sandwiches as buns, as a limited time offer, releases exclusively in Canada to celebrate a milestone anniversary. Yeah, you've heard of. Oh, you have heard of it? Yeah, it's a fun song. While you cannot get the official music, here we go, music. I'm talking about menu. While you cannot get the official menu item in the US currently, you can find a variation at other chains. Five Guys locations often create a grilled cheese with the burger patty inside it as a secret menu or customizable item. You guys have a Five Guys in your area? The one I've seen, I don't know if it's still open anymore. Let me see. I think Five Guys is, I think the one I saw is closed, unfortunately. The concept of a patty melt, a burger on grilled bread, is common diner and fast food variation. Exactly. Shouts out to the diners. I like diners. I haven't been to Five Guys neither, but I've drove past. Oh, man. So that's a bummer. Grilled cheese sandwiches are great with tomato soup, and then earlier one of the Cool Peeps said with tomatoes on the side. Was that you who said that? Let me look. Grilled cheese on the side. I mean, not grilled cheese on the side. However, some restaurants said that a grilled cheese can be served as an additional side. That's so weird, because when I think of serving something on the side, I don't think of a sandwich. I think of like potato salad, macaroni and cheese, a side of fries. Not, can I have an additional sandwich as my side? Jay Brown, were you the one saying that you had tomatoes on the side of your grilled cheese sandwich? I don't remember who said it, but it was said. My notes here aren't too bad. I have them right here on my clipboard. Which fast food restaurants had the grilled cheese hamburger sandwich? Wendy's has grilled cheese sandwich, and I must tell Hercules. I'm still contemplating whether or not I want to tell Hercules that or not. And let me put that in there and move forward. McDonald's at once upon a time sold grilled cheese sandwiches. That's what I want to talk about. McDonald's once upon a time served grilled cheese sandwiches. A sandwich on the side is crazy. Okay, so it was you. So great. I remember. I remember. I'm feeling victorious. Because I remember. Yes, remembering things is one of the important facets that humans must strive to attain, keeping their cognitive functions afloat as they carry on through this thing called life. I remember. Okay. Hey, Lord, I said, Lord, bless me with the memory of an elephant, so I shan't never forget. Okay, moving forward. McDonald's. Did McDonald's sell grilled cheese sandwiches? Didn't McDonald's sell grilled cheese sandwiches in America before? I know that's going to be a yes, but I need to. Why is it saying no? No. We weren't in Canada neither. I know that much for sure. It had to be a special request. Let me ask. In the late 80s, early 90s, weren't WRENT customers able to special order a grilled cheese sandwich at McDonald's? Okay, so I have the answer. Thank you so much. I asked in the late 80s, early 90s, weren't customers able to special order a grilled cheese sandwich at McDonald's? In the late 80s and early 90s, McDonald's did not have a grilled cheese sandwich on its official menu, but some customers could successfully special order one as part of a growing trend towards customization. Customization at McDonald's in the past. Customization was not standard during that era. McDonald's was known for pre-made sandwiches kept in warming bins. To ensure speed of service. The company's operations were not built around custom orders, a service that rivaled Burger King, highlighted with its "Have It Your Way" slogan. Shout out to Burger King. Have it your way with Burger King. Burger King in the heezy. Let me put some burgers in the chat with some fries and type in Burger King in the house. Burger King in the house. F-R-I fry F. Come on now. I know how to spell fries. Fries. Burger King in the heezy. G-E-R-K-I-N-G in the house. Burger King in the house. So made for you system. It wasn't until the late 1990s that McDonald's implemented its made for you system, which allowed for easier customization and made special requests like holding the onions or pickles as standard process. Were you one of those hold the onions, no pickle type of ordering people? You know, once upon a time, before there was the Starbucks, the fancy schmancy people will be like, You know how they have those gopher people? Go get me this. Fool, go get me that. Slave, go fetch me this. You know, in the big cities that have the interns be like, go get my laundry. Go pick up my suit and tie that I left 45 minutes away from here. Go get this, go get that. In those go get this, go get that days, when interning was a nightmare, and probably still is, did you have one of those bosses you work for be like, slave, I need you to go to McDonald's and get me 75 cheeseburgers. Hold the onion. Hold the pickle. Light on the ketchup. Light on the ice. And make sure my fries dropped fresh. I'm up here like that woman from Good Times. Dang, 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 dang. Oh, man, I tell you, man. Thank you for coming in. Let me move forward. I tell you, man. Shouts out to the interns who still up there working and slaving away. Like from The Devil's Wear Prada. I do like that movie Devil Wears Prada, because that girl was basically that. That woman was like, I need you to go 400 miles away to go get my favorite ink pen that I left. I'm like, 400 miles away? You know how long that's going to take? I have a family to get home to. Yes, I need you to go do that or you're fired. Oh, man. You better be glad you paying me weekly and I'm getting more here than I ever would have got panhandling on the corner. You better be glad. I'll go get it. This time, she'll be like, what's that? Nothing. I didn't say nothing, girl. You looking good today. Continuing on with customization at McDonald's in the past, it says individual store discretion. Before the made for you system, whether a customer would get a special request like grilled cheese depend largely on the specific restaurant's policy and how busy the staff were. Some employees might have made one during non-busy times if asked politely. So I did witness someone when I went on the field trip, like in elementary, get a grilled cheese sandwich at McDonald's, and I thought that was the coolest thing. Thank you guys so much. So shouts out to McDonald's for serving the grilled cheese sandwich. Y'all, now that I'm bringing it up, I wonder if I went to McDonald's today at a time when it's slow, if they would make me a grilled cheese sandwich. So I'm about to ask. I'm going to write that down. I wonder. Let me write this down. I wonder if I were to go into McDonald's today, would I be able to request a grilled cheese sandwich? And if they say yes to the grilled cheese sandwich, I wonder how much they would charge me, because that would be considered a special order. So would they charge me, since this will be a special order, the amount for a Big Mac because it's special order? A grilled cheese sandwich? And how much would they charge me? So I wrote it down. And moving forward on here, let's see what we have. There we go. Get rid of that. Wow, it's been a while. Your question of the day. My return is now announced. Long time no see. Question of the day. Which would you rather be, a grilled cheese or a cup of coffee? The choice needs an answer. Gravy train dog food. A grilled cheese or a cup of coffee? Do you celebrate Christmas? Not really. And when I was young, honestly, I got sick of celebrating Christmas because it felt like it was more forced. And in reference to Christmas, when I was young, before I started learning all that stuff anyways, I didn't like Christmas because it was always unpleasant, you know? It was a temporary moment in time for me where my dad seemed to be happy. But that was short-lived because soon as the presents were unwrapped and after the Christmas presents were unwrapped, it seemed like he would go back to being mean. And my mom would go back to being depressed and the house would be trash. So it's like I didn't care for Christmas too much. I tried to because it seemed like it was a thing that we had to do. So in the name of that, I tried to force it, but I never really was a fan of it too much. And holidays in general, because it's like it's something else we gotta do. Can we not have to do things every month? Can we just be and eat with family and friends because we want to, not because the calendar says so? So, you know, for those who do, cool. For those who don't, cool. But holidays, they really got on my nerves. Let's see here. I like to buy things for people. I can't say that. That's fun, but it don't have to be for the holidays. I like buying gifts for people because it's fun. I don't want to eat with family. I understand. And it's the pets. Only a select few people, you know, but not the whole dang family. It's too much. I'd rather eat with strangers. I have more fun fellowshipping with strangers. Yeah, eating with your pets is fun. They are so appreciative, you know. And if you want something genuine on that day in particular to protect your energy, yeah, just have your pets around. Excuse me. So, did I read all this, y'all? Because I'm really curious. I had started writing notes while you guys were coming in. I wonder if I were to go to McDonald's, if I could special order a grilled cheese sandwich, and if so, how much would they charge me for it? Let me see here. Put that in there and move forward. It's time for me to fill this chat box with some color really quickly for my sake. Let's see, let me open up my notes really quickly. Thank you guys so much for coming in. The time is 6:25. It's been a minute since I've actually looked at the time. It is 6:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, December 15th, 2025. And I am proud to announce that we are midway into the month of December, guys. Just 2 weeks ago, I was wishing you guys a happy December 1st. You know, and time flies when you're having fun. And I'm glad that time is flying for me, but not in the way where it feels like I'm at a loss of time. That's all right. You don't have to apologize for not showing up. You are under no type of contractual obligation or unspoken word that you have to be here every time to show your support. It's not like that. You can go where you want. You could come here when you want to and leave when you want to. Please note there's no pressure here on Elay TV about not showing up. I just hope that, you know, when you guys aren't here, that everything in your lives is going according to plan in a good way. So if anything, just know that my thoughts and prayers are authentically with you guys when you aren't here. Life goes on and you are people. But yeah, there's never no pressure here. Thank you for being thoughtful and considerate in reference to that. The secret menu item. The ability to order a grilled cheese at McDonald's is a popular ongoing secret menu hack, which involves ordering a cheeseburger with no meat. I just got my answer without even having to like go ask if that makes any sense. I need to read this again for my clarification. Hello, welcome in from India. How are you doing? Good day, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. The secret menu item. The ability to order a grilled cheese at McDonald's is a popular ongoing secret menu hack, which involves ordering a cheeseburger with no meat. While this produces a basic grilled cheese, it was never an official menu item or widely advertised special order in the US during the period you mentioned. The only official grilled cheese menu item was a Happy Meal option, available in Canada for over a decade, which was discontinued in 2018. Well, AI overview, I live in the United States. In the early 80s, late 90s, early 80s, we were able to get a cheeseburger, a grilled cheese. So perhaps it was a secret menu item because I saw it done in real life and it was amazing. Grilled cheese sandwiches are so fun. And what makes grilled cheese sandwiches so fun is that, of course, I keep saying they're fun. They're fun to eat, fun to make, easy to make, and inexpensive. If you guys aren't picky, I've tried to get the bread that is on Manager Special because you can put the Manager Special bread in the freezer and then you have your grilled cheese and it's not going to be old like that, but since you're grilling it, it will still taste fresh. And then you get you a little pad of butter. If you're not picky with the butter, you can find any butter on sale at the grocery store. Get the cheapest one, slap some butter down on there. And if you're feeling festive, you can get you some sandwich meat. And if you're not picky what type of sandwich meat, you can get you bologna. You sizzle that bologna up and then you place it into your grilled cheese sandwich. You want to talk about good eats, good times, a full belly, a happy belly, happy mood, happy spirit, and knowing that you still have more food left over to eat again. And then if you're lucky and you have some money left over, and if you go to the store, they'll have those discount vegetables that look kind of weird, but they're still vegetables. You go get you some potatoes. You cut you up you some potatoes and you fry those babies. You have you an inexpensive meal that can last you for a few days, and it's so filling. I'm so happy for all of you guys who have been coming in, chopping it up with me and the Cool Peeps and I as we gather around the bonfire before the rising sun and fellowship and talk about grilled cheese sandwiches and whatever else that comes to my mind. So moving forward here, let me see. I'm going to read the survey. It's been a while since I read the survey, and 55 Cool Peeps have participated. Thank you guys so much for participating in today's survey. It is December 15th, 2025. The time is exactly 6:30 a.m. Shout out to all of you who are going to school. I am talking to a broad range of people. Shout out to my millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha. You all are welcome aboard the party. Thank you for coming in. Having a good time for a limited amount of time. Do you like grilled cheese sandwiches? 86% of my Cool Peeps said yes. 11% said no. And 4% said they are okay. It's nice to hear a roundabout scale or weight of what's going on in the realm of grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm going to put some emojis in here because they're cute. And it puts a little color in here for myself and for you guys as well. So let me find some roses and put some cows in the chat. I want you guys to have a great time if you're going to school, or a great time at work. Keep me moving forward, and remember, the main reason you're there is to get your work, do your work, get in there, get out, and go home. Best vegetable for grilled cheese. For some reason, carrots come to mind, but carrots in like a carrot stew. So carrot stew with a grilled cheese sounds very yummy. Hi. Let me check some things behind the scenes in YouTube Studio, guys, if you don't mind. I want to thank all the cool peeps who came in yesterday to my bonus video. It was a bonus video, and it was about Cardi B and I Love Lucy. That was really fun, and I was glad I was able to make some time to talk about that and express how I felt about that to the best of my ability. It was really fun. Grilled cheese sandwiches. Let me see what I'm looking like over here. Okay. The plan to... Oh, girl, what did you do? I refreshed the page. Had this ever happened to you, when you refresh the page and it just turns all white and you're like, oh my goodness, what's happening? What have you done? What have you done? That's what the guys say. What is that movie? I do this every time. John Wick. He's like, what have you done? So I think I'm going to get ready to wrap up this grilled cheese moment and move over into some other things. The plan is for me to be back on here again with another live stream. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I do intend to be back on here again. Monday and Tuesdays, you get the Cow Morning Mood with Elay TV. Wednesdays, it's the Intentionally Very Long live stream show with Basket Head, where we are there for a long time with a 5-hour minimum live stream time or more. We gather around before the rising sun. We gather around the bonfire before the rising sun and aboard the mothership and talk about movies. Thursday is Freestyle Thursdays with me, and I'm in regular clothes, showing up as myself. And on Fridays, back by popular demand, is your boy Hercules the Shark. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. All times start at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, giving all the cool peeps who are getting ready for work a fuel to get going as they get ready for work and life in general. I want to make sure that I write this down because I got the question. Or should I say, I got the answer to my question. The secret menu item in reference to McDonald's. So if you don't mind, I'm going to write down my notes really quickly before I go off the live stream. So that's what I'm going to put in here. So for those of you who are coming in, you'll know what I'm doing. I'm going to down some before I go, so I won't forget to include them in my notes. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to jot down my notes really quickly because I don't want to forget. Boy. Alright, I'm almost finished taking my notes. I need them to be thorough. So when I go back to them, I'll be able to understand everything. Let's see here. Where's the question there so I can... Here is the question that I asked. And oops. I have my notes written down, guys. Thank you for waiting. I had to write my things down, so once I finished the live stream, I probably wouldn't have wrote it down, because when the live stream is over, I'm off to the races doing other things. So I needed to intentionally stop what I was doing and write this stuff down, and I did. So thank you guys for waiting. No, I'm not Doja Cat. I'm LA. All right, guys, I took my notes and everything's taken care of. Let me wrap up the survey. Do you like grilled cheese sandwiches? 85% of my Cool Peeps said yes, 10% of my Cool Peeps said no, and 5% of my Cool Peeps said they're okay. Do you like grilled cheese sandwiches? My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Happy Monday to all of you guys. Thank you for coming in and having a good time. Thank you so much. I had a fun time on here, guys. I really had a good time on here, as usual. Until next time, be safe. Follow your spiders, senses, trust your gut, and continue to be you. I love you all. See you next vid. Bye.